Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, was sentenced to life imprisonment by a federal high court, triggering an immediate and strong reaction from political and socio-cultural leaders in Nigeria's southeast. According to Punch, the verdict has reignited calls for a political resolution to address what many see as deeper regional grievances. Many Southeast leaders rejected the life sentence, arguing that Kanu's case cannot be resolved through the courts alone. They say the judgment threatens to heighten regional tensions and undermines larger questions around inclusion, justice, and national cohesion. Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Ben Kalu, emerged as a primary voice demanding political engagement. Speaking on behalf of Southeast leaders, he insisted that all hope is not lost and called for a dialogue with the presidency to chart a way toward Kanu's release. According to his office, their objective is to intensify the request for the president's intervention, seeking a settlement that goes beyond legal redress. Some groups have gone further, framing Kanu's conviction as a judicial aberration. The Southeast Revival Group, SERG, faulted the court for rushing to judgment, contending that critical appeals and jurisdictional challenges were still pending. They also questioned the use of a repealed terrorism law in prosecuting Kanu, arguing that the legal foundation for his conviction was flawed. On the legislative front, a number of federal lawmakers have urged President Bola Tinubu to adopt a political solution. In a letter to the President and Attorney General, these lawmakers appealed for clemency, warning that the life sentence risks destabilizing the region. Their argument centers on the idea that the traditional legal approach may no longer suffice, and that a political settlement might better address long-standing issues of marginalization and governance. Meanwhile, in the wake of the judgment, some critics warned of the potential for renewed unrest in the southeast. Abia state residents, for instance, cautioned that the life sentence could entrench the controversial sit-at-home protests that have periodically shut down economic activities in the region. For many in the southeast, Kanu's case has always represented more than just a criminal trial. It is deeply political, tied to a history of exclusion, collective identity, and the demand for self-determination. With his removal from the courtroom for unruly behavior during the sentencing, as previously reported by Punch, some argue that his voice is being further stifled. As the region's leaders push forward, they are calling on the federal government to move beyond arrest and conviction, and toward engagement, reconciliation, and a sustainable political framework that can address the underlying drivers of the agitation. Whether the presidency will heed their call remains a central question in the days ahead.